Bro, man, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with my stomach, but man, these farts, they just been really, really lethal. Like, they just been out of this world because, sheesh, for 3 days, I'm not sure. It's probably because I'm bulking. I'm like eating a lot of protein right now. And, oof, god damn. Boy, they stink. But yeah, it's your boy Wisdom Capital, Wisdom Trade. We are here with another trading recap, boy. And as you can see today on the day, we are up $5.47. It's another small base hit day. I actually only traded 2 tickers today. First ticker, it was kind of an impulsive trade, even though it was my setup. But I didn't follow my setup to the T. And the second trade, I just locked in because I was already down on the day. I couldn't make my loss way more deeper. But it is what it is. Honestly, I feel like I do a really bad job telling you guys how or what is my strategy. Like, what's my plan? Like, what's my strategy? But honestly, it's just really hard to explain it. And I'm just like even thinking what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying something dumb. If it's hard to explain, then how do I know that my setup is like good or my strategy is good? But it is what it is. This is really not it's really not what it is. But right now I'm only focusing on breakouts. That's the only thing I'm trading. I'm not trading dip buys anymore. Strictly breakouts. Most importantly, breakouts from the $1 zone. And this week, the $1 breakouts, they just been happening left to right, left to right. And I've actually seen 2 tickers go from 50 cent, break above the $1 zone, and then just keep on running. Like today, I had a ticker that ran from 50 cents all the way to $2, which is like a 300% move. And then on what day it was, on Tuesday when I lost $44, I was chasing that cap T ticker. I basically got FOMO, but it ran from 40 cents all the way to $2 in one single day. And today it basically did the same thing, but I just didn't lock in. I just took my small base hit day. Right now, something I'm really struggling with is having fear of loss. Honestly, fear of loss is just killing me. It's killing my performance. And at the same time, and it's really funny because when I try and maximize my trades for the day, like I did like I was trying to do on Monday and Tuesday, I literally try and maximize my trades in the worst days ever, when the market is just really shitty. And then when I really try and play it conservatively, I lose out on so much money. But honestly, it's a work in progress. As you can see, this is my P&L. So far, we had 2 successful base hit days, and I'm only taking about five trades a day. Today I over traded a little bit with taking 1 extra trade, but it is what it is. Let's go over my daily report card. Like, that's crazy. Now that I like trading, I'm doing my daily report cards. But when I was in school, I literally did not care about report cards. I did not care about tests. I literally did not care about none of that. Why? Actually, I'm not sure. Honestly, I just didn't like what they were teaching me. I would just go to school to hang out with my friends, make the class laugh. Like, I was that class clown. Do I regret it? For sure, 100%. Because this same work ethic, this same focus to details I'm doing right now, I could have done that back then. But you know what? Coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? Let's go over the daily report card. So today's goal was preparing the pre-market, execute market open, and self-reflect after hours. Only $50 position size and add to it if it goes my direction. Cut losers quick and ride the trend. Was a goal accomplished today? It was, because I prepared pre-market. I didn't trade pre-market. I executed a market open. That's when I took my only trades. And then I self-reflected after. I did only take $50 position sizes. I did add if it went into my direction. I did. I mean, I honestly, I couldn't cut my losers quick. For the first one, it just caught me off guard, and I will show you guys why right now. And second one, ride the trend. I did. Honestly, I could say I did ride the trend. But I'll show you guys why I kind of did and I kind of didn't shortly. Reminders to just keep reminding myself throughout the day. Shoot for the long term. We need to end green this month while it's still manageable. If in a trade, remember the trend is our friend. Make sure it's making higher highs and higher lows. Nesquik chocolate milk for the gains, honestly. Really good. Rules, start with $50 position size. Only trade 5 trades today. Max loss at $10. Temperature, honestly, in the morning, I woke up at 5:30. And then I got the charts at 6 a.m. I did my daily report card to like 6:30, and then I had a really bad headache, and then I went back to sleep, honestly. I ended up waking up 30 minutes before market open. I made my watch list for the day. Pre-market was really not showing any good opportunities. Like for this week, honestly, at the beginning of the week, since we had that USA tariff scare, and honestly, I knew Trump was just gonna use that as a negotiation tactic. But since we had that scare, it basically dumped the whole market. It was a good buying opportunity. I gotta check what QQ and the overall market is at. But yeah, it was a good buying opportunity, but the small caps got hit really hard because pre-market, there's usually a lot of runners, and the biggest runner is like 100%. The rest were 50-40% runners, which is really dead. But yeah, this is how I graded myself for the day. Obviously 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. First session, I didn't trade. I was sleeping. Second session, pre-market, I was sleeping. And then market open. My playbooks, trades only. I only traded my setup. So an A. Sizing, A. I only did 50 position sizes. Immediately in my favor, no. Just because with the first trade, it didn't go my way. I had a poor entry on first trade, Ugro, and I'll show you guys why right now. But basically, what did I learn today where I could improve on? My video cut off right now for some reason, but what did I learn from today? Literally, do not enter stocks that have low volume. I literally messed up on that. The first trade I took, it was just really impulsive. I seen that my setup was forming. I bought too high. I bought when the MACD was overextended. But yeah, definitely do not enter stocks that have low volume. Only focus on stocks trading 1 million or 2 million shares per minute. Second, I need to add my stop order as soon as I enter my buy order, like very quick, to avoid that 20% L that I took, like literally on the first trade. But changes I need to make from today, I will leave that for shortly. I'll review that right now. Easy as 100 was lottery, LTRY. But these are the 2 trades I took today. I literally traded the ticker Ugro. I lost $11.26 on just one trade, which was 20%. It was really dumb. But why did I enter? Because I seen that I had news on the day. It was above the $1 zone, which is my setup. What can I improve? Definitely set a stop loss right away to avoid a big loss. It just beat me to it. As soon as I entered, it just dumped like literally 20%. It really killed me. I was like, God damn it. But honestly, that's because it really didn't have a lot of volume. Buyers were definitely not there. Sellers, they were just trying to sell. So man, it is what it is. Second, have more patience and look at the MACD as another indicator for oversold levels. And as you can see, pre-market, it was doing good. This was when they had news on the day. It basically gapped up, market open, and I literally just seen it. It was like the 7-1 on my scanner, and I was like, you know what? It's near $1. This might literally break above the pre-market candle closes, so I was going to enter. And then what happened as soon as I entered, boom, we had this big sell-off. I ended up losing like 20%. I was already down like $10 on my $50 position. And as you can see, the MACD, it was way too overextended. Like, I'm not sure why did I even buy this stock, but obviously because it had news and because it was my setup. But I should have just had way more patience. I got filled at like 116, 110. I should have waited for that retest of the $1, or I should have just been a little bit more patient. But yeah, that's why we log our trades. That's why we journal our trades, so we could basically see what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong. But yeah, and then I was holding. I wanted it to like go back to break even, or at least break above $1, so I could exit my position. So I did good at holding. But yeah, that was the first trade. Then the second trade was lottery. I made $16.72 on this. I made like, I want to say like 20%. No, it was 17%. But why did I enter? This ticker reminded me of CAP-T when it ran from $0.50 to $1.90. I seen that it had very good buying pressure on the volume bars with an average of 1 million and 2 million shares traded per minute. So it had really good buying pressure. So I was like, you know what? It literally reminds me from this runner that went from 50 cents to $2, and maybe it could do the same today. But it was approaching the $1 breakout, and I anticipated and sized up on the breakout being successful. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. So pre-market, it was this right here around 70 cents was when I was first looking at it. And then it had this sell-off, and I set my alerts. I was like, okay, if it breaks above 80 cents, then it's something to be looking. It's something to pay more attention to, because it's getting close to that $1 breakout. So as soon as it broke above, as soon as it hit my alert and it broke above 90 cents and it consolidated, I was like, you know what? It has a lot of buying pressure. The volume bars are honestly fantastic. So, and it's consolidating. So I'm gonna honestly take my first position here. So I entered a position, and then as soon as it broke above the $1 and it started consolidating again, I entered another position. I entered 25 shares at 90 cents. It broke above. I entered another 25 shares. So I had 50 shares in total. And then it had this little sell-off. And then I ended up scooping up 50 shares. I basically doubled what I already had in hopes to just get that good breakout. And then it basically went in my favor right away. It had that breakout. It consolidated around $1 with one candle. And then we just basically shot up. I'm telling you, buying pressure was really, really strong. And then I basically exited all my position at $1.13 or 16, I want to say. But yeah, I had my target at $1.20. Why? Honestly, I'm telling you guys, I trade psychological levels where they're whole numbers, where it's $1.90, $1.10, $1.20. So I like having my sell targets around these levels. And as you can see, it basically had big sellers at $1.20. And I also use those levels because I see on the level 2 that there's big sell orders. Like when it was trading around like right here at 70 cents, I was looking at the level 2 data, and I basically went down on the depth, and I seen that there was two big orders sitting at $1.30. They had like 20K or 50K orders just sitting there when it was at 70 cents. So that was basically telling me that there's somebody sitting all the way over there just waiting for price to go all the way to fulfill their orders. So I was like, you know what? If it's trading at 70 cents right now, and there's two big sell orders at 130, then obviously they want the price to go all the way over there. So I was even more confident to take these trades. And I was tempted. I was really tempted to just throw in 1,000 trades. 1,000 shares around here when they had this dip. But at the same time, I cannot risk a lot because I'm in a drawdown, and I do not want to make my drawdown even more worse. So I just took double down with 50 shares, and I just hope for the best. I was really tempted to take those dozen shares, and if I would have taken them, I would have made my drawdown. I would have gotten on my drawdown sooner, but it is what it is. Like, I gotta basically be in trader rehab and just appreciate these small wins, and then just build that confidence up, build that track record up. Make sure I'm redefining my strategy. Make sure I'm redefining my setups, my entries, my exits, so I could build that more confidence up. And then at least when I like make half of my drawdown, that's when I could start like increasing my size substantially. But for right now, I just gotta bite my fingers. But yeah, even though that I took that trade, what could I improve? One, I need to fix my fear of loss with giving profits back. Definitely. Because I keep on trading my P&L. And I literally don't even want to give 50 cents. I do not want to lose. So I need to stop looking at my P&L, because when I do start to trade my P&L, when not wanting to give profits back and not wanting to lose one single set, even if I'm up $5, like I said. Third, I can spend some more time on analyzing why the stock is moving. For example, this did not have any news, but it did have two form fours with two big buyers investing into this company. Like today, the only reason this company gapped up like this was because in its financials, it had two form fours, meaning there was two persons that have substantial buying that basically had big. They just basically bought big amount of shares in the morning. So I guess that's why it ignited this stock, and that's why it made this big move, even though it didn't have news. That's something I need to keep on the eye out for. If I see something moving and it doesn't have news, like, I'm gonna just look at the financials and see if it has any statements that got released today. Fourth, I can spend some more time on the charts, at least set some alerts for those just in case moments. Fifth, redefine our $1 breakout setups. This week we had two that went up 100% the same day. And this was when I was trading, and then we basically had when was I trading this? Yeah. I was trading the front side, and then we had this big pullback down. And then we gapped up to retest at $1.20, and then we just bled for the rest of the day. And this section was like a 4-hour time frame. So by then I was already off the charts. I was focusing on my business. I was working on other things just so I won't get that FOMO. But then I seen it do the same move again, and it had like 100% move, because it went from $1 all the way to $2 after hours. In midday, it topped out at $1.60. So I should have just set some alerts if it broke above that $1, or if it was getting near that $1, and I would have just gotten that notification on my phone. I would have pulled the charts back up and I would have dialed in. But we're gonna do that next time. And yeah, those were my trades for the day. Honestly, this is how our monthly P&L is looking like. We're slowly chipping away these two $44 loss we had on Monday and Tuesday, and we're gonna slowly chip them away. If we see something good, I'm gonna take small position size as first, like I did today, and then just start increasing my position size slowly and safely, and then keep on moving my stop loss so I could at least break even if it doesn't go my way. But yeah, that's how we're gonna do it today. And that's about it. I'm gonna just end this video with showing you guys what am I gonna improve from today. One, only focus on stocks trading big volume, like 1 million to 2 million per minute. I only want to trade the high quality stocks, because stock selection is everything. Even if you have the perfect strategy and setup, if you do not know how to pick your stocks, they won't work. Two, make sure we are only focusing on great stock selection, meaning only the top obvious gainer, like I told you guys right now. Third, always write down our exact stock plan criteria to avoid chasing. Like on the first ticker, UGRO, the MACD was extended, definitely was a bad entry. Fourth, set a stop loss right after entering. Like, I need to be quick with my stop losses so I could avoid what happened with you grow. And then fifth, to help with maximizing my winners, enter your position and cut 50% once it hits your first target, and then move your stop loss to break even and walk away on the day. Even if it's one or five shares left, just let them run to the market close to build that discipline of holding. Like, even if it's just one share, I need to leave that one share and just hold it for the rest of the day, for just in case, you know, and so I could start building that discipline of holding on to my winners. Because like I'm telling you guys, and I need to know when to hold to my winners and when to just settle for those base hits days. Because sometimes we'll get a good run up, but then out of nowhere we'll just get a lot of flushes. We'll just get a lot of short sellers in control that will beat down the stock for the rest of the day. But I just need to know when to how to differentiate those days, when to know when to take base hits, and when to know when to go for those home runs. But that's it for today, guys. Those were my trades for the day, and I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna do these recaps every single day, even if I lose $44, or even if I make $6, or even if I make $300. But trust me, guys, I will get to those levels soon. But it takes time, and it takes a lot of journaling, a lot of self-reflection, and just learning from your mistakes, honestly. Because if you keep on doing the same mistakes, then you're never gonna learn. But even with taking these small base hits, like, trust me, I don't want to. I know that I'm leaving a lot of money on the table, but slowly but surely I'll get better, and you guys are gonna see that growth happen. And like I'm telling you guys, I'm not gonna gatekeep nothing. If you guys have any questions, concerns, just comment down below. Engage with my videos. I will answer everything. If you guys want to join my Discord, it's totally free. Like, just so we could trade together, just so we could keep each other accountable, just so we know when we're spiraling down or whatever. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Comment down below, like the video, subscribe. But yeah, wisdom trades.